Hey everybody, I was out in Cheyenne, had a chance to see the big boy 4014 go out and make a run. Union Pacific had advertised that they were making a run from Cheyenne to Greeley and then down into Denver, and the locomotive would spend a day or so in Denver, and then it was going to head back up to Cheyenne. Well, I happened to be able to catch the Cheyenne to Greeley run. So kind of start out here in the yard at Cheyenne, where they got it out of the steam shop and hooked up. And part of the reason they were making this run was there's this diesel locomotive there that they've prepared and painted and everything in honor of Abraham Lincoln, and it's behind 4014. And then they had a pretty good string of passenger cars, of old restored passenger cars, that they were carrying passengers. Actually, people were there and waving to us and so forth. So it was kind of nice because we got a chance while it was sitting there in the yard. They ran a lot of steam and they moved it, let everybody get a bunch of pictures, and then they headed out onto the track. I had found a spot, and there were other people had found this spot too, but the line makes a turn out west of Interstate 25 and heads toward the state line. And as you get down toward the state line, and it's like the last exit down there, just a few miles from Colorado. There's kind of a large, I'm going to call it an industrial park and so forth. And I was able to go back there and catch the locomotive coming up over the grade and heading down.
Oh, there we go. Look at the black smoke. Oh,
And I went down to Carr, and so at Carr, Colorado, I was able to get ahead of the train, and you'll see at Carr, Colorado, the train coming in and passing us. I sort of intended to follow it and try and get ahead of it again down toward Greeley. But the roads are gravel, and by then they had a pretty good head of steam, and by the time I got rolling, they were a long ways down, and I decided I had seen enough. I say, Big Boy 4014 is quite an impressive piece of equipment. They've got it all restored, and it runs nice, and it's really interesting to watch it run. So enjoy.